This video might save 58 or more lives by next week. Let's save your life today, not long term, today. By specifically identifying what's most likely to threaten your life next week, we can help you avoid it. Imagine this video reaching 3 million viewers, and you're one of our typical viewers, between ages 15 and 35, living in Western countries. We've based this video on relevant statistics for your demographic. While not perfect, these estimates are reasonably accurate. We might also save your life if you're older or living elsewhere. Now, let's gather all 3 million of you into 40 packed football stadiums. Take a look around. Most of you are teens and young adults, so much potential. But, by the end of next week, 58 of you won't be here anymore. 3,000 of you will have passed away within a year, which is 1 in 1,000 unless we can change that. Today, we're here to save your life by addressing the avoidable causes of death that pose an imminent threat to you. We're not focusing on long-term health risks or diseases. This is about stopping the things that could kill you next week. Life is made up of countless micro-decisions, and some of you are currently on paths that could end tragically soon. We aim to steer you towards a safer path. Humans are notoriously bad at judging real risks. Bad things happen because there are so many of us, and sensationalized news stories distort our perception of danger. For example, the chance that any of you will die in a terrorist attack is below 0.0002%. Yet, there are common activities that pose genuine risks, like wingsuit flying. If all 3 million of you were to try it, about 285 of you would die next week. Other activities may seem less extreme but are still highly dangerous. For instance, if every one of you rode a motorcycle, 35 of you wouldn't survive the week. If you don't want these risks in your life, then simply don't engage in these activities. However, the most dangerous things are those that feel safe, things you do regularly, confidently, or out of habit. That's what we aim to prevent. By far, the most dangerous activity you're currently doing is driving. 8 of you will die in car crashes next week. 416 of you will die in car crashes over the next year, primarily due to misconceptions about what driving really entails. You're essentially hurtling through space in a metal torpedo at cheetah-like speeds, in a vehicle weighing 1.5 tons. At just 60 kilometers per hour, 40 miles per hour, your car's mechanical energy is equivalent to a piano dropped from the top of the Statue of Liberty. If you crash, that energy is unleashed upon your car and, more importantly, your body. Speeding accounts for 30% of fatal accidents, claiming 2 of you next week. If you speed, you have less time to react, often realizing danger only when it's too late. If you regularly exceed speed limits, reconsider. Going just 15 kilometers, 10 miles, faster saves only 3 minutes on a 20-minute journey, but increases your likelihood of a deadly crash by 60%. Slowing down could save your life next week. Second on this list is drinking alcohol and driving, responsible for 25% of fatal accidents. This will kill 2 of you next week. You don't even need to feel drunk, just consuming enough alcohol to impair your reaction time is enough. Even if you think you're in control, chances are you're not. Avoid this entirely. Taking a cab after just 2 drinks could save your life. Distractions while driving will also kill 1 of you next week. Maybe you're eating or adjusting the radio. Realistically, you're probably looking at your phone. At 60 kilometers per hour, glancing at your phone for even a moment is equivalent to driving the length of an entire football field completely blind. Stop doing this, it could save your life. Lastly, let's address the 3 of you who won't wear a seatbelt. What a senseless way to die young. Many more of you will be injured for similar reasons, and tragically, victims of accidents aren't always at fault. However, you now know how to significantly reduce these risks. Let's explore other avoidable dangers. Falls will claim 26 lives this year among you, 1 every 2 weeks. Heights are more dangerous than they seem. Climbing ladders, working on scaffolds, or even hiking in nature carries hidden risks. Falling from a mere 2 meters generates the same energy as a bowling ball dropped from a 7-story building. From 5 meters, it's like dropping that bowling ball from 19 stories. Even falling over can be fatal due to the vulnerable position of your head. Another underappreciated danger is water. One of you will drown next week. Water activities seem fun and harmless, but there are hidden threats. You might underestimate currents, overestimate your swimming ability, or enter the water intoxicated. Cold shock and hypothermia compound these risks. In the US, drowning is the second leading cause of accidental death for children, behind car crashes. Be cautious if you're going swimming. Finally, let's discuss the most heartbreaking danger: harming oneself. Statistically, 10 of you could die this way next week. Suicidal thoughts rarely come out of nowhere. Often, they're triggered by crises that overwhelm coping strategies. However, seeking help can save your life. Most who survive an attempt never try again and are grateful they lived. It's not weakness to seek help, it's strength. If you're struggling, please reach out. Your life matters. If someone you know is in crisis, pay attention to warning signs and offer support. You could save a life. You may never know, but at worst, you've been a true friend. To wrap things up, while this advice may not save your life next week, it could in the next year. Cancer is a real risk, even for your age group, killing 5 of you each week. Thyroid, breast, and testicular cancers are the most common. The author of this video faced cancer at 32, which could have been avoided with regular checkups. One form of cancer, melanoma, is almost entirely preventable. The solution? Sunscreen. We've compiled resources on screenings and self-checkups. Check them out. Just by being aware and adjusting your behavior, dozens of you could survive next week. Hundreds of you this year. We hope to hear your stories of situations that almost turned bad but didn't because you made different choices. If someone you know could benefit from this video, share it, it might save their life too. Life is amazing, and we want to celebrate it together for as long as possible. If you've been waiting for a sign to pursue your dreams, this is it. Start now. Write that book, run that marathon, or sharpen your mind. And if you're looking for a new opportunity, visit 247web.com. Web is spelled with 2 B's. So at 247web.com, for courses to start a side hustle or learn a new money-making trade. All production and broadcasting by A Voice. Thank you for joining us, and please subscribe to A Voice, your support truly means a lot. Stay safe, make responsible choices, and never drink and drive. Say no to drugs, and always prioritize your well-being. If you found this video helpful, remember to like and hit the subscribe button for more life-saving content from A Voice. Take care, and thank you for watching.